Hi, I'm Cameron. Just before we start, I just want to say sorry for the awkward camera view. I don't really have a camera stand at the moment, so we're just gonna have to, live with this weird angle. So today I will be talking about one of my art pieces and one of another person's art piece and comparing the differences and the similarities between each other. First of all, this is my art piece. It is digitally drawn. It is titled Fancy Rat, and this is the art piece that I will be comparing it with. This art piece is titled The Tear Twins. The artist of this painting is named Nick Perdomo. I think that's how you say his last name. I cannot confirm that though, so if I'm incorrect, I am so very sorry. A little more information about Nick is that he's a well-known artist in London. He specifically likes to paint fictional characters, whether that be from a video game, a TV show, a comic, anything. And then of course he likes to add his own little twist to the paintings, which makes just the paintings new, unique, and just really cool. And of course, clearly these two art pieces are not the same, but despite that, we will be both talking about the differences and the similarities between these two. So firstly, let's talk about the similarities with each art piece. So first of all, for similarities, the line work. The line work is both very thick, very seeable, very smooth. And I think without the line work in both of these art pieces, it would leave the painting unfinished or undone. And another similarity is the colors we both chose. Of course, our color palette is not exactly the same, but I think we both chose to go with very bright and vibrant colors. And those colors really help make their painting pop out a bit more than compared to some other paintings. And one more similarity is the form. Despite whatever pose these characters are in, we both decided to make these characters more 2D and look 2D. And this does help connect with the cartoony art style that Nick is probably trying to go for. And so that was some of the similarities. Let's go with more of the differences. And so the first difference right away is the shading. For shading, Nick used more value and emphasis for his shading, while I used more line work and maybe a little bit of color. Another difference is the usage of space. Nick definitely has more of a scene and a background in his painting, which helps the canvas feel more full and less empty. Then there's mine, where there's pretty much no scene, there's just no scene, and there's just the character itself. This helps put emphasis on the character, but it does also leave the canvas feeling a little more empty. And the last difference is more of an obvious one, but also the media. Nick's artwork is actually painted, and is painted with watercolors on actually a wood panel, where mine of course is not painted. Mine is digitally drawn on my iPhone. And then yeah, that's some of the similarities and the differences between mine and Nick's artwork. Of course, we're not the same, and these paintings are not the same, but I do find it very cool to think that there are some similarities within each other's work. And yeah, I think that's really cool. And yeah, Nick does have an Instagram. I'll put it up right here. Here it is. There you can find his website and also more of his paintings that he's done. Yeah, that's kind of it. So I'll see you in the next assignment, I guess. Ugh. Okay, see ya.